What is going on, guys? This is the Club of the Man 1993. In order to be superior to the man, you've got to be the man. And for I am the man himself. And we are here for episode number 269. For the first time in a while, I'm doing a face turn. Even though, of course, this face turn is not recent. But, of course, it's more recent for me. This one, though, is probably about a year late. Because it's Apollo Crews. Who, and the reason why I'm doing this Turn Alert now, disclaimer before all the haters start just trashing on me, is because, again, I don't watch NXT anymore. But Apollo Crews did, in fact, go back to NXT for a year to reinvent himself, which I thought was a good move to do. And he, of course, turned face in the process. And, of course, he made his main roster return this past Monday on Raw, of course, as a babyface as well, in a pointless match with Dominic Mysterio. And I say pointless because although I do like that Dominic has continued to get wins, I unfortunately didn't really see much of a difference in Apollo. I really didn't. The problem I've always had with Apollo Crews, even of course when he was first in NXT, well, first the big problem is he got called up way too early. Way too early. And is he always been a great wrestler? Absolutely. He is a phenomenal wrestler. The biggest problem I've always had with Apollo, though, is that he just never has a character. And that's what shot him in the foot in his WWE tenure. He's never had much of a character. Like, they got somewhere when they... Well, first off, they were teasing a heel turn during like the pandemic summer when they were having this feud with MVP trying to get him to join the Hurt Business. Apollo Crews joining the Hurt Business would have been excellent. I still think he should have been the one to join the Hurt Business. I mean, they went with Cedric Alexander instead, which quite frankly would have continued to be good if they didn't break them up. If they didn't break them up just because they were worried that they would cause Drew McIntyre to be booed at WrestleMania. But then they finally did turn him heel against Big E when the feud for the IC title and made him a Nigerian prince. Now, here's the thing. I think what would have worked is if they would have had a manager for Apollo Crews. Another reason why I think he should join a Hurt Business. Had MVP as a manager. Because again, if the problem is he doesn't have a character, let his in-ring actions speak more than his words. And just have him like a hype man, hype him up, and him put on phenomenal matches. Instead, though, you gave him a bodyguard instead, and Commander Aziz had him talk in a very, very fake accent. You knew it was fake. And again, they gave him the IC title at WrestleMania. Cool, yes, but he had a very forgettable run. And then for what I heard in NXT, he had this like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type character where it seemed like from what I heard in a couple little highlights I think I saw, that it seemed similar to what the character they had for Damian Priest when he was U.S. champion before he turned full-on heel. Like, it's kind of like a split personality thing, and that's just very out of place, in my opinion, for Apollo. So, again, I've always liked the guy in the ring, but again, he's just always lacked a character, and him being a babyface and being back on the main roster, and so far, again, I don't really see much of a difference so far. I mean, it was just one night, but I just basically saw the same Apollo as I saw before. Especially whenever he had to correct Dominic Mysterio's pronunciation of his name, saying it's Crews. I thought back to his feud with The Miz in 2016 when he feuded for the IC title with The Miz, and he had to explain how to spell Crews. So, it sucks to say that I so far think it's going to be just the same old crap for Apollo. Again, maybe he'll be one of the people released before July 1st. I'd hate to see it happen to him, but, could be. But, yeah. Apollo Crews has been a face for a year. I'm only doing a turn alert about it now because I'm only going to be seeing him now maybe for a bit. Who knows how much TV time he'll get this time on the main roster. Excuse me. Who knows? But, Oh yeah, also, don't you remember when they were briefly teasing him teaming up with Roman Reigns also before he turned heel? That would have been interesting as well, seeing Roman and Apollo be a duo, but who knows? Maybe they will be that. Well, that's right. I'm sorry. Roman's on SmackDown. Apollo's on Raw. But they could break their own rules anyway, right? Screw that. So yeah. Brief thoughts on Apollo being a babyface again. Like I said, I see the same old Apollo. What are you guys' thoughts on Apollo Crews? Leave your guys' thoughts down in the comment section below. Be sure as always to slap a like on the video. Subscribe for more content on my channel. Follow me on Twitter at the Club of the Man 93. Also follow me on TikTok and Instagram at the Club of the Man 1993. And don't always forget, guys, besides the fact that in order to be superior to the man, you've got to be the man. And for I am the man himself. And always do not forget, guys, please stay tuned for more WWE Turn Alert.